everyone, John here, and I'm back with another beer. And today we're gonna go a little bit into the future, I guess you could say. I guess you could also say this is a little bit of holiday creep happening. It's like November 12th today, and we're gonna drink a Christmas beer because screw it. I like Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas beers, and they're starting to arrive on shelves. So this one I'm pretty stoked about. Usually you only see this beer in 22-ounce bottles. This is Port Brewing Company's Santa's Little Helper. And now they've decided to put this beer in 4-packs, which is pretty awesome. I'm stoked to see that because this is a 9.9% alcohol by volume beer. It's not a small beer by any means. And smashing a bomber of this while fun also kind of sucks because it's a lot to take in for one bottle of beer. So this now comes in 4 packs of 12-ounce bottles, which I'm very stoked about. And this is the non-barrel aged version. I think the barrel aged version is green. They've been brewing this beer since 1997, which is the year I graduated high school. Yeah, it's been around for a while. And the cool thing about this one, it's made with coffee and cacao, which I'm not sure if they've done variants in the past, but I saw that on this one and I was pretty stoked about it. So I'm pretty excited about this. Let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so as usual, that's coming in pretty much pitch black with a nice caramel head. Little, not as much head as I would have expected on it, but it looks pretty good. Nice and dark. I love dark heads on stouts. They just look so much more appealing to me. Like I think of coffee and like dark chocolate. Like I make coffee in an AeroPress, and you know, if you don't know what an AeroPress is, it's like a cylinder that you basically put, you know, I don't know, 30 grams of coffee in and then put water in it and you stir it up. When you stir it up, it's like dark with a nice dark tan head, and it's pretty much, that's what it looks like. And I just love that. It looks appetizing, it looks delicious, it looks, I don't know, fancy words. It just looks really good. I love it in stouts. Anyway, let's see what this smells like. Okay, well, I'm getting surprisingly some fruit on there, like some dark fruit notes, kind of like, kind of a plum note, I guess you could say. A little bit of raisin on there too. It's a little cold. I should have let it warm up a little bit, but yeah, the initial thing I'm getting off this is like a kind of a roasty, dark fruit kind of note, which is kind of cool. Yeah, then the chocolate comes through like it's a nice, I say this a lot, it's a dusty cocoa. It smells kind of like if you open up a can of powdered Hershey's chocolate. That's what I get from it. It's got that kind of powdery kind of chocolate smell. Smells great. A little bit of a vanilla note on there too. It's really working with that dusty cocoa character. Yeah, it's almost like, I guess you could say it's more of a milk chocolate character than a vanilla chocolate character. It kind of rides that same line. But the dusty cocoa, milk chocolate, and kind of dark fruity kind of nose, that's what I get on it. I get no booze on this, surprisingly. I thought I'd get a little bit, but yeah, 9.9%. This is coming in pretty awesome on the nose. So let's see what it tastes like. Okay, well, that's, first off, you do get the same chocolate notes on the flavor. That is a bitter beer. That's a big stout, man. Oh man, they aren't messing around. Yeah, that's got like a little bit of heat on it, chocolate, but boy, is this beer bitter. Like it's just, and it's lingering. Like, man, it's like a roasty bitterness too. It's not like a burnt bitterness, but definitely like a big roast, bitter character on it. Like it's way more than I expected. Like way more than I expected. I was expecting more of a pastry stout, which I shouldn't be expecting that because this is a classic beer that's been around for a long time. It's not a pastry stout by any means, but man, I was not expecting that bitterness. Whew, that's bitter. Yeah, once you work through that bitterness though, and it's tough. Oh, 22 ounces of this is too much. Like this is the perfect format for this beer. I'm just saying, but I'm not getting a whole lot of coffee notes on it. Surprisingly, I thought I'd get more on the nose and on the flavor, but I'm not getting a whole lot. Chocolate it's very subtle compared to the nose, I think, which I kind of like. I didn't want like a big chocolatey sweet beer. While I was taken off guard with the bitterness, it's pretty much what I expected. It's a nice classic stout. It's a great beer to have like when it's cold. I mean, not because you drink these beers specifically when it's cold to get warmed up, but that whole feeling of when it's cold outside and you've got a fire burning or something, or you're sitting by a campfire or whatever. This beer kind of reminds you of that time of the year, and it's fantastic. But definitely on the bitter side, if you do not like bitter stouts, you might want to stay away from this one because it's pretty damn bitter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Christmas beers. I just got my hands on some Anchor Merry Christmas, Happy New Year 2018. I already drank a 6-pack of that, and I'm planning on buying more. I want to get like the big, like 3-liter bottle of that beer because that's just an amazing beer. It's pretty much the same recipe year to year, but they switch it up every year in little ways. But that's for another review. Anyway, Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year for beer. Stoked to be trying out more of these beers. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.